Hi, I missed you so much. I didn't really post a vlog yesterday because first of all, my vlogs are doing pretty crappy. My watch time is not so bad, but my views are like in the 30s max if I'm lucky. It's pretty bad. When I saw that, first of all, I got a little disheartened, but on top of that, I wasn't really reading anything yesterday, so I just didn't really film or post anything because of that. Today is Friday. It is currently 6 p.m. I just started off this vlog pretty late because I just wanted to. Just finished work at like 5:15. There's like a little squirrel out back, so I just went to see that. There's like a cute little squirrel thing later on, I guess. But anyway, you're here to know what I've read. So yesterday I read about 18% of The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. That is the second book in the Poppy War series, I guess, and I read about 18%. That's about 118 pages roughly of the book, and that was like my little progress yesterday, and I thought like I wasn't reading that much. What did I really have to say about it? And then by the end of the night, I actually ended up reading Legendborn because I wanted to, and I got really hooked into it, and I read 70 pages of that book. Okay, so today I'm done with 44% of The Dragon Republic, so I finished reading a total of 290 pages, approximately, give or take. And I haven't read Legendborn yet today, but I wanted to talk to you about I wanted to talk to you about both the books before I went on with the day. So first off, The Dragon Republic. Well, it hasn't gotten really that gory yet. I don't really think so. If you know anything about the Poppy War, it was extremely gruesome, but I think the most gruesome part of that book happened way into it. So like chapter 21, like I've actually said this before, was very gruesome. But right now I'm at like 44% in. I think it's like chapter 14, 15, I don't really know. I'm not that far into it to get to the gruesome part. I'm sure there's going to be more. So nothing has completely destroyed me, but there are certain things like some people's skin has burnt off or something, and just the way that skin is described, if you have a vivid imagination, then you can actually see it just the way it is and how much brutality they had to suffer through to get to where they're at right now. So you see all of those things, it is freaking terrifying. Yeah, so all those aspects, yeah, sure, it's very gruesome, but it hasn't gotten to that point of chapter 21 of the Poppy War. So it's a little less stressful to me, so it's fine. That's where we're at right now. We're just following around more about Rin and the things that she has to go through after what happened in the end of the Poppy War when she contracted with a god. That's the little gist of that. It's the second book, so I don't really want to say much about it. I will leave one of my wrap-ups in the card, so you can actually check that out, where I actually talk about the Poppy War to a little more extent. Okay, Legendborn. Listen, I actually had high hopes for it, but because I got really disappointed by another arc, I didn't want to put my hopes that high for this one. So I started to like slowly bring it down into a decent level. Like, it's fine, I'm going to maybe enjoy it, it's okay. But I'm loving it so far. I'm only 70% in, so not 70%. I'm only 70 pages in, so I can't really say like I'm really into the book or like it's perfect or anything. But so far, it's so good. Think about the moral instruments, but better. That's what I'm thinking of. If you didn't like the moral instruments for whatever reason, I feel like you can enjoy this a lot more. And if you did like the moral instruments, you're gonna love this book. That's just it. It has great diversity. It has a black main character, which you don't see represented a lot in popular fantasy books, at least, and this is great to actually venture into because she's a black main character and she has a best friend who is Asian too, and it doesn't feel like forced diversity. You know, that happens a lot where I read books and I feel like the diversity is kind of like, oh, it's just there, you're there to be killed later, you know, because we're talking about diverse main character itself, so I don't think that's gonna be a situation where the main character is gonna die. So you know what, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like the diversity was actually just there. It's not forced. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes perfect sense in my head. It just makes a difference. It really does. So the story about Legendborn is we have this, what was her name? Oh yeah, we have this main character called Bree who recently lost her mother to a car accident, or so it seems like a car accident. And she goes to this school when she's in high school, but she's going for like a college program for like smart people. So she gets in with her best friend, and once she gets there she realizes really quickly that magic is a thing, and she comes into contact with this guy who tries to erase her memory and change it. But for some reason she can actually remember what happened, and she keeps getting these recurring memories of something that happened on the night that her mother died. So she understands that there's a mage. So she realizes that that was something that happened during her mother's death, and her memory was probably erased in that time period as well. So there's definitely something going on with her mother's death that the police officers didn't want her family to know. So Bree kind of joins up with this society in her university called Legendborn, and they are essentially like shadow hunters. They hunt demons, and that's like their thing. The demons are called shadowborn, and they come from like the different realms. They're trying to kind of attack people, but they can only attack like legendborn people who can actually see them until they get to like a certain power mode, and once they get there they can attack humans, if that makes sense. He joins up with the society through a specific friend, and yeah, it goes on from there. So far I am really enjoying it, and it also talks about racism and how there's this specific part where she gets into a police car and she was freaking out because, well, she's black. So she was freaking out, and she's like, there's like a line that says, not a single black person can genuinely say that they were feeling safe in a police car. And I was like, oh shit, that is still stuff that's going on even now. So even though it's a fantasy, it does give you those like real things that is happening around the world. I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm probably going to be reading a little bit more, and I think I'm going to read Legendborn, to be honest, but we'll see. I am really enjoying it. So yeah, that's my update so far, I guess. Holy crap, I spoke a lot tonight. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so this is like a weird angle, but I didn't really want to fix how the camera looked right now. And I woke up this morning to figure out that one of my seniors from university passed away today. And it really broke my heart, because when I went into university in my first year, this was the same person that I was looking up to for the first time. This is a girl that I really looked up to, because first of all, she was very extroverted, and if you know anything about me, I'm super introverted. And when I went into university, I saw this girl and I'm like, damn, that's the first thing that like stuck up to me. And then she's also really smart. I've heard that from other people. She had a good GPA and everything, and also she's very active in different events in the school, especially in my program. I was in commerce, so she's very active in all of the societies and stuff. And she's just a bubbly, lovely person to interact to, and she just made me feel like I should go to these events all the time and try to meet new people. Yeah, the few interactions that I had with her were just so lovely, and to hear that she passed away and so young. She's literally like 2 years older than me, so I think she was like 25. I don't know what happened, and I just hope she's resting in peace now. And I am actually hoping that her family's okay and praying for them, because I don't know what else to do. Yeah. Well, this took a really sad turn, didn't it? Alright. Hi, it is currently 10:08. I don't really read much. I probably read like 5 pages of the Dragon Republic. I still have a couple of hours for the day to end, but I just wanted to quickly do an outro just because I have to get up early tomorrow, and I want to finish this vlog and get it ready to upload tomorrow morning. So if I don't actually have an outro, I won't be able to do that. So here we are, trying to fix what I need to do. And yeah, I did have a decent reading day. I hope tomorrow is going to be a little okay, but I'm planning to go out somewhere tomorrow, so I might not be able to read as much as I want to, but I'll still try to squeeze in a little bit in there. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it was pretty quick, but yeah, at least I hope you enjoyed the little squirrel bit that I added into this vlog. Yeah, that's everything for me. I hope you guys have a good one, and we're going really quickly into day 6 and 7 and the last few days of the reading rush. Also, let me know down below if you would like for me to do like a live read-in or something like that. If you're interested, and we could do that so we can all read together. or I'm super awkward in front of the camera if I'm live, I could do a read with me kind of a video, but it's just not live per se, but I could have it up so you can read along with me, to have someone to read with, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me know if you would like something like that as well. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with another vlog, and until then I'll talk to you all in the comments. Bye.